Want to learn how to create a seamless geometric pattern using a multi-line Procreate brush? Look no further. In this tutorial, I'm going to share with you how easy it is to do that. Hello there, Stephanie here from My Prints Collection, the place where I share with you the best ways for you to use the Procreate app so that you can make money online. This is one of the tutorials of the Multiline series for Procreate. In the previous tutorial, I shared how to create a Multiline Procreate brush from scratch. If you haven't and would like to watch the previous tutorial, a link will be in the description below. Let's create a geometric seamless pattern using a Multiline Procreate brush. So let's open the Procreate app to create our pattern. I'm using a 1000 by 1000 Canva, and I'm also using the Multiline brush that I've created in the previous tutorial, or you can grab it. The link is in the description below. On a separate Canva layer, I have this light pink as a this light yellow as a background, and I'm using a darker yellow. And with the brush on a different layer, I'm gonna first and foremost turn on the drawing guide. So go to actions and then Canva and then turn on the drawing guide. For the drawing guide, I'm using opacity maximum, thickness 64, grid size 250, and turn off the assisted drawing and the 2D grid. This is just to make sure that it's symmetric. So I'm gonna start drawing my circles. So I'm gonna draw, hold, 2 fingers tap, and I'm gonna slide inside. So yeah, I'm happy with this. I'm gonna select it and I'm gonna make sure that it touches these lines over here, so it's perfectly symmetric. So I'm happy with it. So now that I'm happy with my circle, I'm just gonna duplicate because we are gonna use it later. And on this one, the first one, I'm gonna change the inside because the inside is transparent. So I'm selecting a green color, tap, hold and drag, continue filling, and I will continue filling. So I'm happy with this one. What I'm gonna do is duplicate it twice. And the first one, I'm gonna place it over here and make sure that these 2 yellow lines appear up here. It means that it's perfectly in place. And then the second one, I'm gonna drag it over here. Okay, let's add, let's create. So this one here, I'm gonna turn it on and I'm gonna move it slightly over here so I can see what I'm doing. So I want to change the color. So I want this to be green. So I'm gonna change like this. And then the inside, I'm gonna turn it yellow. So I'm gonna drop and color it. Perfect. I'm gonna center it again. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna duplicate this one twice as well. Select the first one and we are gonna place it over here. The same process. Make sure that it's symmetric. And then the second one, we are gonna place it over here. Okay, and now we are gonna add a little bit more to it. I want yellows over here and the green ones over here. So as to the green ones, I'm gonna duplicate this one and this one. I'm gonna place it like this. Okay, so it's in place, and this one I'm gonna place it over here. And now I want another yellow one. So I'm gonna go to my layers, this one, duplicate it and drag it underneath and duplicate it again. And now with one of them, I'm gonna select and repeat the process like this. And this one, select and drag it over here. Okay, perfect. Now I'm gonna merge all these layers together. I'm gonna duplicate it, and on this one I'm gonna alpha lock it, tap 2 fingers to the right. Now I'm gonna select the color black, drag to fill my entire canvas, which is beneath this one. And now I'm gonna unselect it. Actually, I select it again, click on fill layer, unselect it. And now I'm gonna go to my adjustments, caution blur, and blur this a little bit, like 7% is perfect. And I'm gonna merge these two layers. Okay, now to see if we have a seamless pattern, what I'm gonna do is add a layer underneath, and I'm gonna select this color over here, drag and merge these two layers. I'm gonna duplicate this layer 4 times. I'm gonna select the first one and decrease until it snaps. The second one, decrease until it snaps. Since we have different colors over here, I'm gonna click invert. And this one, I'm gonna click over here and click invert. And now the last one, click, and there you go. If you want to have a smaller seamless pattern, you can repeat the process that we just did. And if I turn the drawing guide off, there you go. We've quickly created a seamless geometric pattern using a multi-line brush for Procreate. And we are done. We have just created a seamless geometric pattern using a multi-line brush. In the next tutorial, we are going to learn how to create a negative text effect using the Procreate app. If you like multi-line brushes, make sure to check out my full multi-line brush set for Procreate, or you can grab a sample of this set. The links will be in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and until the next tutorial, happy drills and illustrations.